Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Dropped in a little bit late on the broadcast as Paul tried to take it over, and then I'm going to try to take it over him. We got 11:27 left in the first half. Third and 10 for the New York Jets. It's going to be kind of insane going on in here. Yep, true story going on here. Darnold, the Jets are 0 for 2 on third down currently. We're going to try to light this bad boy up. We have you on Sportscaster and on YouTube, so if you guys want to comment, be sure to make your comment known. Darnold drops back. He's feeling pressure up the middle, rolls to his left. He's at the 15. He's directing traffic, throws into the end zone, and it's dropped. No, I mean, I'm supposed to be unbiased here. This is not working out too well, though. So with the Jets, what part of this game am I on? Hey, foul zone. What's going on, buddy? So yeah, Darnold was rolling to his left, trying to have a nice little pop pass over in the end zone. It didn't really work out so well. So if you see us on Sportscaster, let me know if you can get the view pretty good, because we were having some technical difficulties getting this thing started today. So I want to make sure I can do that for you guys. The field goal, the 30-yard attempt for the Jets is good, so they're up 3-0. Guys, if you're on YouTube and you're experiencing a delay, I do apologize. One of the life hacks you could do if you want to hear me on YouTube, you want to contribute, you can pause your TV for a little bit, and then I'll catch up to you guys eventually if you're on Sportscaster as well. I'm going to try to catch up as fast as I can. Drinking that Timmy Holmes. Nice foul zone. He hit the upright. So, it was interesting, too, when you talk about the game earlier. They talk about that block in the back by Foster, yet they neglected to mention that, the face mask. You don't want to call the face mask at all? I don't understand it at all. Some of these things they do, I really don't understand. It's kind of weird. So, let me check. Stream settings are good. If you guys can hear me, that's good. We got the chat in here as well. Trying to give you guys... Yep, stream's looking good. Man, that TV's bright. That's crazy. All right. Sorry, I look like I'm broadcasting from the sun, guys. I apologize. Tim Murray, the Bills do not look like a playoff team today. No, they don't. It's very interesting what's going on with the Buffalo Bills. I mean, it's hard to gauge how they are playing today just based on the amount of starters that are out. I mean, can you imagine that if Singletary, Brown, Beasley, and Trey White were not in the game all the time? I mean, that's crazy. So... Twice no face mask. Yeah, that's right, Blakely. It's twice. This feels off. I don't like watching games hoping nobody gets hurt. I don't care about the outcome. It is very weird as Bills fans not caring about the outcome of the game. It's very interesting to see that. So Carlos Danger comes over on Sportscaster. He said, "How weird is it that we got to rest our starters and the media still is? How seriously you really need to take the Bills segments?" Like, I don't know, man. I do apologize for the late start, guys, as well as if the sound, because I don't have any sound on the game when I broadcast these, so that's going to be an issue. Paul's going to be chiming in very soon. Let me know why you have headset on. I don't even know why. At this point, I don't even know. So, that being said, I just keep checking the broadcast here. You're joining Hashtag Sports as the Buffalo Bills are down 3-0. I have 10:54 on my screen, guys. I don't know what you have to do to pause it if you want to hear me do it or you want to actually hear the commentators and see all that stuff. But a lot of new faces are there. How dare I start late? Old-fashioned trousers. Amen to you. Amen to you, brother. But Thomas Fowles on the same. Miami's up 10-0. How do we lose against the Pats? Well, the Pats might be, the Pats have to win to stay ahead of KC. So it's not like they're trying to lose that game. I mean, they definitely want the first round bye. Winning out would have given them a first round bye. But you don't know. I mean, Fitzpatrick's sneaky. Fitzpatrick is very sneaky. As we have the kickoff, go 2 yards deep. McKenzie's going to take it out past the 10, past the 20. He's going to get to about the 23-yard line for the Buffalo Bills to start their drive at 10:48 left in the second quarter. Hopefully the Bills can mount a drive here. A lot of you Barkley fans that are out there, going to see how that goes. I don't even know. All right, we'll see how that one goes. We are currently on Sports. Okay. So, as you see, all the possessions for the Buffalo Bills, they have 3 punts and turnover. Nice to see Gore. Bills don't use him enough, especially. Yeah. So, it looks like the Jets are going to stack the line. Barkley's calling out the signals. He turns around, handed off to Gore off the right side. He gets past the first wave, and he's dragging players for about an 11-yard gain around the right side. Heck of a run by Frank Gore. People forget that Brian Flores was abysmal. With abysmal amount of talent, has gotten the team 4 wins, even with Fitzmagic. Yeah. They traded away a lot of their guys. You know, they were in full tank mode. Our tackling has been real bad. That game makes me wonder if it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. That game, it was bad. That game, the Buffalo Bills did not play very, very exceptional against the Patriots. But I mean, they still, they were within 1 score. So let's see how that goes. So my screen keeps freezing up a little bit. I got Barkley. He fakes the handoff to the left, gives it to the right to Gore, who squeaks through, finds a hole. He's going to be about to the 40-yard line. Nice little first down pickup by Frank Gore, as he's been doing all year. Oh, my God. A pick 6 for New Orleans. And they are just crushing Carolina right now, 21-0. You're about 30 seconds ahead of my stream. See you after. No problem. All right. So with 9:47 left and a 2nd and 4, the Bills come to the line. They have a doubles bunch formation. He's going to hand off to Gore again along the right side. He's going to find some room. He looks like he's going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up a very short 3rd and 1 with 9:35 left in the 2nd quarter. I'm so behind. Yes, Hen Dog. I do apologize. It looks like a downpour at the stadium as I'm looking at Brian Dable in the booth. I don't see any trail mix. I repeat, I do not see any trail mix. It's not confirmed, but I don't see any there. So just to give you guys a heads up on that. So Barkley's calling once again, 3rd and 1. He's going to go with, it seems like the same play to TJ Yeldon going off the right side. He tries to spin away, and it doesn't seem like he got the first down. Tried to do a little bit too much dancing there. Didn't seem like it paid off for him. I got the sweater he's wearing for Christmas. So. All right. So we got so they gave it to him. Looks like they gave him the first down. Barkley needs a reset of the clock or the play to come in again from Dable, who happens to be, just chomping down on that Jax mix. It's pretty crazy. I'm not sure if he actually got this first down. I don't know if did he stretch the ball at that point. It's right at the line. I guess you could probably give it to him, but so it's a first down and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. They come out in a double tight formation, single back. Barkley turns around, fakes the handoff to Yeldon, looking downfield. He throws over to his right, and it's caught by Sweeney for about 11-yard gain. We got a flag down on the play. That's typically in the spot where there's going to be a push-off. I'm assuming there's a push-off by Sweeney. So Tom Galati, BS pass interference. Yeah, it probably could be. I don't know. Like I said, I'm behind you guys. I'm just watching the game in real time. For the 16 of y'all that are in here, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, JC, these calls today, man, they're not good. I mean, if it's a push-off, it's a push-off. I mean, I'm willing to go with that. Oh, my Lord, really? Oh, you're right. Never mind, Felzone. I just finally saw the replay. Yeah, that call was atrocious. So it's going to set the Buffalo Bills back for the 1st and 20 with 8:04 left. As you see the penalties for each team, the Jets only have 1 for 9 yards. Very interesting. Very interesting to see that. McDermott's barking at the ref on the sideline saying, hey, he can throw his challenge flag on this. He really can. He's got it in his hand. So I'm not sure if that's something that he might want to do or not. Barkley looks over to the left side, throws it to Yeldon over in the flat. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. He dives forward. I think he may have gotten the first down. Oh, this would be a heck of a pickup if he did. I wish I could pause my antenna, Joshua Chase. That's amazing. That is phenomenal. All right, so Buffalo Bills will now have a 2nd and 6 with 7:25 left in the game. Looks like they're going to I mean, they're only down 3-0. Playing a lot of their backups. You see Ike Boniger in there. You see at center. I think is Boniger at center? Wow, interesting. So Barkley barking out the signals. He drops back, fakes the handoff to Yeldon. Looks like they were going to try to set up a screen. He throws it to the outside to, I believe, Croft, who dives out of bounds, and it's going to be an incomplete pass with 3rd and 6. This is usually the time that Greg Williams likes to dial up the pressure pretty heavy. This game is John. Yeah, this game is an excellent example of ref ball. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. So we got a 3rd and 6 with 6:59 left. Greg Williams, Jamal Adams is sniffing around the line. I never liked that. Barkley's got to keep an eye on him as well as the Mike. They have a double set shotgun. Barkley gets the play off, throws over to his left side to Duke Williams. It looks like he's going to be about a yard or two short. I mean, with 6:50 left in the first half, we might be in 4-down territory with the weather being as bad as it is. So they had a double out cut with Sweeney and Duke Williams on the left-hand side. Blocked up pretty good. Nice little out route by out throw by Barkley. Looks like we're going to have a 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, and they are going to bring out the punt unit. Tom Galati, I want the 32nd pick. Absolutely. Thomas Falzone, who you guys want for the mock draft? You know what? We've been so entrenched in the season, and we've been doing a few things here and there, talking about players that may come out in this and that, but we haven't really gotten too deep into it, so I didn't want to do that. At least I don't want to do that and give you guys some false information. I actually want to have my notes all together for you guys prior to that. The punt goes down to about the 16-yard line where it is fair caught. The New York Jets will have the ball with 6:01 left, a 1st and 10. Tom Glaude, I haven't watched any college ball. Never heard of the Heisman winner until 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's if I didn't watch the games yesterday, I wasn't watching the games yesterday, but there were some there's some crazy talk about Burrows and then Lawrence, coming out. Those guys seem phenomenal. It seemed like they'll adjust to the program right away, but it's fun to talk about, but it's math. Yeah, Joshua Chase, it's math. It is. True, it is. We are going to be announcing our winners. If you guys want to go over to htagsports.com, we have the newest sheet up. I believe Paul put it up this morning. We have the sheet for the winners. There's a autographed Ed Oliver mini helmet, and I believe there's an autographed mini football by Trey White. So those are the two victorious winners. We'll pick those up at halftime and at the end of the game today. Watching Allen move Barkley looks slow. Yeah, it is tough. I mean, Barkley hasn't played all year, so finally we found Mormon's successor when it comes to flipping the field, as long as Corey doesn't shank like he's sometimes prone to do. Yeah, early in the year he did have some trouble. He did have some troubles in some key spots, and if you're going to be a defensive-minded team like the Buffalo Bills, and that's where the most of your power is, you got to be able to flip the field around. You got to be able to do something to help your offense, and that's something that recently he's been able to do very, very well. So, Scott Blakely, is that real Bills Mafia? You're everywhere, man. Oh, man, that's very funny. That's very funny. So, thank you guys for joining me today on the YouTube, and if you're joining us over on Sportscaster, Danger Carlos Danger. So what's Paul saying is Dable makes better decisions. Oh my God, I can't read the rest of that, Carlos. If you want to go read that, if you want to go, guys, I want to go over. If you guys are fans of ours on Sportscaster, you want to go read that comment. I can't. I very well cannot read that comment right now. I just can't. It's just no. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Carlos. I'm not going to succumb to that. That's pretty hysterical, though. So yeah, thank you. If you're recent followers on Sportscaster, if you're just following us and you just tuning into the game now, I don't know how the feed is doing, but I hope you guys got us in there as well. So as we come back to action here, the Jets up 3-0 on the Buffalo Bills. 6:01 left in the second quarter. It looks like they're going to come out with a Twins to the bottom of your screen, I formation. The Buffalo Bills come out in their base set. Looks like they're going to bring pressure off the edge. He gives a handoff off the left side. Breaking tackles out to about the 31-yard line is going to be Powell, hammering it in there. As we take a look at, Lorenzo Alexander, possibly his last game, he said he was talking about retirement, but didn't want to make a big deal about it. I hope that he would make a big deal about it, because the last linebacker that made a big deal about retiring, he left with a Super Bowl ring. So, in Ray Lewis. So I'm not sure. So yes, Lorenzo, a 2019 Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. A lot of people have been trying to get him to get that. So the Jets have a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. 5:21 left in the game. Sportscaster isn't compatible. Yeah, it's tough. Darnold with the play action fake. He's rolling to his right. Can't seem to find anybody open. And basically shot puts it into the Bills bench. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 with 5:10 left in the game. Or in the half, rather. He just... Darnold, 10 of 17, 97 yards, and an interception. That interception coming very costly for the Buffalo Bills and Levi Wallace. I'm not really sure what happened with his injury. It just seemed like he caught his foot in the turf and he turned his ankle. I'm hoping that's all it is, but that could be his knee as well. Yeah, Rafi says, first time in my life where I've been completely indifferent about a Week 17 game, because we're going to play next week. Darnold in the shotgun gives the inside handoff to Powell. Looks like he's only going to gain about 1 or 2 yards. Ed Oliver as well as Thompson is in there. Thompson just fired away as we have 3rd and 8 now for the New York Jets. Adam Gase calling the signals from the sideline. About 4:50 left in the second quarter. Steve Hampton, Levi was definitely a rolled ankle. Yeah, it did not look good at all. It did not look good at all. Bill's second team defense is better than the Jets. Well, you know what? These guys are hungry, man. These guys are trying to make a name for themselves. You're going to probably get the best play out of these guys as far as McMarlowe, Neal, Johnson, all these guys. And as far as Kurt Coleman is concerned, these guys are going to try to play as well as they can, Darnold takes the snap in shotgun. He's looking to his left, throws underneath to Robbie Anderson, who's only going to manage about 2 yards at best. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6 for the New York Jets with 4:14 left. The Buffalo Bills have 2 timeouts. They're probably more likely going to run this down to the 3:35 mark. A lot of crossing routes to confuse the young Bills that are in there right now, and it just didn't at all. So Neal with a heck of a play, trying to hawk Robbie Anderson is not easy. So it's not his knee. I'm recovering from a broken knee right now, and I know what it looks like. Might be an ACL. Oh no, Rafi, don't say those 3 letters. No, I hope it's not, but if it is, it's unfortunate. So the Jets are going to punt. A high booming kick. McKenzie tells everyone to get away from it. It looks like it's going to land to about the 30-yard line. I'm going to see where the ref stops here. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills with 3:35 to go and 2 timeouts. Here's where you bring your 4-minute offense out. See if Barkley can run it and bring it down the field. Interesting to see Ty Nsekhe jogging out onto the field there. I did not expect to see Nsekhe. Going. Very interesting to see Ty come out. I don't know. He was battling that ankle, and he was trying to get everything going, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. All right. So I mean, I'm live as live can be right now. So for this game, let me see here. Neal is good. Knee far more serious than an ACL. Yes, I agree, Rafi. Now, if it was an ACL, it'd be carted off. I think the cart did come back. Hendog, yes, I got your email. I was actually I didn't want to give you any false information of the stuff that I found out about the restraints and the copyright infringement for YouTube, but I was looking up a bunch of different things on there, and basically you have about 10 seconds of a video that you can put on there before it gets flagged for copyright. And since your videos are going to be hype videos that move a little bit longer than that, I'm assuming that because they're going to be a lot longer, you're going to use stuff that's copywritten material. But I mean, you're allowed to post any type of videos you want as far as with the music concerned, if you're able to put the creator of the music in the description. Once you put the creator of the music in the description, you just won't be able to monetize that video for yourself. That's all. So I mean, you won't get in trouble for it. They won't come after you. It's just all whatever advertisements happen on that video will go to whoever created the music for that video. So, all right. How do you feel about Cody Ford and Thomas Falzone? I think he's improving. I think he's doing pretty well for himself. As Matt Barkley takes over with 3:35 left, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for the Buffalo Bills. Barkley turns and hands off to Gore, who breaks one tackle in the backfield, and it looks like he's going to be gobbled up for a 1-yard loss. Interesting play call on 1st down with 3:35 left. Looks like the Bills are going to try to run this out and get into the go into halftime. Give him some more live snaps before the playoffs. Yeah, as far as Ford, I think Ford hurt his elbow or something, or arm. He was wearing like one of those huge contraptions on his elbow, so I would lean more toward resting him at that point. So, oh, of course, Fitz would throw a pick 6. Good job, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, so Barkley drops back. He fakes the handoff to Gore, looking to the left-hand side, drops it down to Frank Gore, who's going to cut back across the green. Ooh, ducks under another tackler, and looks like he's going to have the 1st down. If not, it's going to be a very short 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills with 2:44 left. They have a chance to get another play off if they want to. It doesn't look like they're in too much of a hurry, though. Heck of a run by Gore, man. Cutting back and then ducking over a would-be tackler as well, just a headhunter. Rafi, my current injuries that I'm recovering from are a fractured dislocation, ACL and MCL. Wow. Oh my God. I am sorry, Rafi. That is crazy. That is a smorgasbord of injuries that I don't even want to think about right now. God, good luck to you, man. Hope you're feeling better soon. Barkley fakes the handoff to Gore. He's looking downfield, then drops it down to Frank Gore, who just slips. Gore has decided to take off his glove. He's playing old school football now. So it looks like with the 2-minute warning, it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. As they come out of that, they're going to have 2 timeouts left. They're going to be around the 40-yard line, I want to say. I think they're going to be around the 40-yard line. So, Bodiger is smart. God, I hate New England Jack Patrick. I think a lot of Bills fans and Jets fans will echo that sentiment that are watching this broadcast. Hate the Boston Cheatriots is an understatement, Tom Galati. Joshua Chase, come on. That is brutal. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think there's too many fans of the New England, Boston area, especially, I mean, as far as being a Buffalo Bills fan. I'm also a Sabres fan, even though I don't watch all their games. I know that there's no love lost for the Bruins either. So it's that whole area. I'm sure if Buffalo had a pro baseball team, we would hate the Red Sox too. So I mean, I'm just what you're raised in, man. It's just what you're raised in. I think I would be kind of upset if Miami wins and Casey loses. Yeah, it would be very interesting because I had said on the broadcast that Paul and I had on Friday, I was like, listen, my quote-unquote dream scenario, and I know it sounds insane, was I wanted to play the Kansas City Chiefs first and actually beat the Chiefs in the 1st round. And my only reason for that was because I got tired of hearing about the time. Remember when the Buffalo Bills could have had Patrick Mahomes and they traded back with the Kansas City Chiefs and they took Trey White? Well, what you ended up doing by giving up Mahomes, you traded back, got White, and the resources to get Edmonds and Allen. So you got a quarterback, middle linebacker, and a corner for Mahomes. Yeah, he was the MVP, threw for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. I understand that. But I was in an Andy Reid offense with all of those ridiculous weapons that they have there. So I thought it was a good deal for the Buffalo Bills to do that, but a lot of people were, keep talking about passing on Mahomes. So I just want to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the 1st round just to try to kind of shut that door on that argument because I'm tired of making it. Thomas Falzone, the Sabres are bad right now. Yeah, they're not good. And didn't Skinner just get hurt? I think Skinner just got hurt for like 3 weeks, so I think he's out for about 3 weeks. Jack Patrick, did I mention how much I hate New England? No, tell me again. D'Antanyan, Mario, what'd I do? What'd I do now? I don't know. All right, so we got a 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Barkley is in shotgun. He's got a 3-wide set with one running back to his left at the 40-yard line. Takes the snap, looks to his right, pumps, and then goes right over the middle. The ball's going to be knocked down. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at their own 40-yard line. Yes, interesting stuff. I should start blowing up Twitter at this point with some of you guys. So yes, the number of you that are joining us over on Sportscaster and you're a new follower, I appreciate you. The Buffalo Bills will now have a 3rd and 10. They're currently 1-5 on the day and third down conversions. Barkley in the same set, 3 wide up to the top. He's got one. Oh, he just threw an interception right over to the flat. He telegraphed the play pretty bad. And the New York Jets will have the ball with 1:50 to go in Buffalo Bills territory. Wrong jersey, Barks. Yeah, this is the thing that gets me too. It's kind of funny. The New York Jets are all in front of the camera, the defense, after picking that pass off and laughing and giggling and stuff like that. I'm not really sure what you get from that. I'm not really sure. It's kind of interesting because it was a 3rd and 10, and Foster was pretty short of the first down marker first of all, and Adams was one that was covering him. Not that I want to speak ill of Jamal Adams, but if you wanted to put him in a foot race with Robert Foster, I got a feeling that Robert Foster would win that one. So I don't know if he could have checked something else on that. So the Jets will take over on the 43-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Darnold fakes an inside handoff, throws to the flat to Crowder. He's crossed the 40 down to the 39-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd down for the New York Jets. They have all 3 of their timeouts, and with 1:39 left, was just thinking this. Yeah, why not take a shot, man? You got nothing to lose. I mean, you're playing with house money at this point if you're Barkley. Keep Barkley in, let him throw INTs just as long as you end up feeling comfortable by the end of the game. I'm happy. Yeah. Darnold in the shotgun. He's got a 1-back set. Hands it off inside. I believe that is Bell back in the game. It looks like they're just close to the field goal target line that's on the field. After that second and 6 play, it looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 3 for the New York Jets with 1:08 left. They're not taking out any they're not taking any timeouts, so they want to keep the current Buffalo Bills unit out on the field, it seems. 3rd and 2 for the New York Jets. Darnold is in the shotgun with Bell to his left. He's got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen. With 48 seconds left to go in the half. They're taking an inordinate amount of time. They ran like 22 seconds off the clock since the last play. It was just interesting, unless they're playing for a field goal. Darnold throws it over the middle. Completes it to a receiver about the 24-yard line. And it looks like that's where they're going to take their first timeout. With 33 seconds left, they're going to have a 1st down and 10. Jeff Farner, we want to lose, right? So the Jets drop in the draft. I guess that's an interesting way to look at it. That is very interesting. I like that, Jeff. Jeff Farner coming in with the win. So the Buffalo Bills wild card opponent at Houston with a KC win, at Houston with a KC loss and Houston loss, at Kansas City with a KC loss and a Houston win. Houston and Tennessee will be playing at 4:25 today, and Kansas City is up currently 10-7 at the half, as many of you said, as Daniel said, our hen dog. KC winning the Super Bowl, Daniel? Oh boy, how dare you! So potential opponents. You know what sucks about this is I want to make a hype video for the playoffs, and I still don't know who the Bills are playing. I wanted to start creating that thing this whole week. So, all right, Darnold takes the shotgun. He's looking to his left, now looks to his right, dumps it off to Bell. Looks like he's going to be hemmed in at the sideline, but he's going to get out of bounds at the 20-yard line with 25 seconds left. See, this is the interesting thing about the clock management by Gase. So if he would have taken a timeout earlier, he would have the ball probably with, 45, 50 seconds right now. So it's a 2nd and 7 with 2 timeouts left. Could you still run the ball? Yes, but you don't really have that much time to do so. As Darnold breaks the huddle. So the Buffalo Bills are kind of like, okay, you're in a passing mode. You think you may have 3. You think you may not have 3. Your field goal kicker has already missed 1 in this range. So Darnold's in an empty set, calling the signals from the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. He looks to the bottom of his screen, and it looks like it's going to be caught by Bell. He's going to be out of bounds, 1 yard short of the 1st down marker with 21 seconds left. Make a hype video, but leave it open for a sequel. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Oh man, imagine Rafi. Imagine if we make an epic run to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I can't. I couldn't wait. I can't wait. That'd be crazy. Oh, I missed the play. Sorry. Looks like Bell's getting up. About 15 seconds left. We were the Eagles from a couple years ago. No one expected them to do what they did. Yeah, but they did very, very solid coaching. I mean, I like the coaching that the Buffalo Bills have right now, but there's just something about it that I'm not a big fan of. Mario, do you make your hype videos on the computer? Yeah, I have iMovie on my MacBook Air that I make them all. That's the one I make them all on. Yeah, man, this is like Paul had mentioned in an episode a couple weeks ago. Man, this is a mom and pop operation, man. I don't have that many the funds for things, so I use the free application that's on there. So. All right, so Crowder goes in motion to the top of your screen. Darnold is in the shotgun with 15 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts. It's a 1st and goal for the Jets. Darnold looking to his left, throws that way, and it's going to be incomplete. Throws it right behind Crowder, who's covered by Thompson. Heck of a play there. So it's going to be 2nd and goal with 11 seconds left. You know, the New York Jets don't have that many options to go. They still could run the ball if they wanted to. If they did an inside handoff, that could be something that they could do. But I think, you know, they're as we see McDermott in the huddle for the New York Jets, man, he's got to be upset. So yeah, you could run an inside handoff with Bell if you wanted to. It looks like they're gonna have a split back with Ty Montgomery and Jamison Crowder in the backfield. You have Anderson out there as well, with 4 seconds left on the play clock. Darnold looking to his left. Looks like he's gonna be sacked by Murphy. Heck of a play by Murphy, just rushing around the edge, and the New York Jets are going to have to take their second time out with 4 seconds left. Looks like they're just going to bring the field goal unit in on his 3rd and goal. First unit Jets versus second unit Bills, 6-0 Jets. Yeah, it's going to be. Should have gone for the strip. Yeah, I don't know. You know, that's the thing about Trent Murphy is that he's strictly a meat and potatoes guy. You know what I mean? He's a guy that's just gonna, you know, do his job. He's gonna command or set the edge on that side, and he's just gonna take care of everything he needs to take care of. So, Brown's already looking for coaches. Yeah, they will. So, you guys are ahead of me in the chat. This is crazy. I'm just catching up right now. Yeah, the live feed that I have is just behind as well. But it's, you know, it's always good talking to you guys. I'm glad you're here today. How amazing is it now? No. How amazing is it now? He did miss it. That's so funny. The field goal for. I love how Coleman was just running out through the tunnel. He's like, "Yep, he missed it. I'm out of here." That's pretty cool. So the Buffalo Bills are down 3-0 to the New York Jets at halftime, as the field goal goes. I'm not even going to say it, where it went. Just brings up too many bad memories versus New York teams. Anyway, yeah, in the rain monsoon, it is 3-0. So it's so interesting now that the week 17 of the Buffalo Bills, there is going to be another week for the Buffalo Bills, and they're going to be in the playoffs. It's so great to be able to say that, because the last time when they broke the drought, we didn't even know that until it was like New Year's Eve, and the whole Cincinnati thing playing in Baltimore, and it's interesting to see that as well, but. It's better to have more games and to be able to talk more football about the Buffalo Bills rather than, all right, what draft position are they going to have after this game? So it's interesting. No, Daniel, I'm not saying it. Kevin Healy, any news on Levi? Yeah, no. I haven't heard anything on him. Last thing I heard is they were bringing a cart to the sideline. Ronald Annex, what's up, buddy? Apex, such an exciting game. Well, that's why you guys are here. I mean, we could talk a little bit of football, guys. You know, that's what I'm here for you boys. Dude, honestly, with all these backups, Jets trying. We have nearly all of our backups up, only 3-0 at the half. I'm feeling confident in this team. Yeah, as far as from a defensive standpoint, this team is so deep defensively. I mean, this is why for 2 years straight now I've been saying that Leslie Frazier, I think, is going to get heavy consideration for a head coaching position at some point. So. Jack Patrick, boring. Yeah, I'm sorry. No foot fractures, I hope. Yeah, don't say it. No, I'm not saying it, Gabriel. Believe me, I'm not going to say it. Just heard he was carted off. Yep. Doubtful to return, and we've all... it's all we've heard. Yeah, for Wallace, it's doubtful to return. So Tom Glad, need to charge. All right, we'll be here. You go charge your phone, buddy. All right. If we can get a field goal and a safety, we can win this 5-3. Yeah, in the bottom of the ninth. Let's see if that happens. Trek review. Okay, other than having the same first name, what do these players have in common? Mario Hagan, Mario Williams, Mario Clark. They've all torn an ACL. I don't know. I have no idea. Trek, you're going to have to help me out on that one. Wallace looked like a wicked ankle sprain. Yeah, it's got to be something. I mean, you want to talk to Rafi about that. Rafi said he had some various knee injuries as well, and we'll have to see how that goes. Jets kickers are 1-4 on field goals and 0-1 in extra points against the Bills so far this year. Yes, Spin with the stat of the day. That's phenomenal. I would like to for Bates to flip to right tackle. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see if he would do that. He's getting used to that left tackle, but I mean, they pretty much have cemented Deion Dawkins, the snowman, at left tackle for right now. So we'll have to see how that manifests. That was a nice no call on the face mask. Huh? Yeah, Ronald Lennox coming in. Yeah, it was stupid. I mean, you could throw 2 flags on one play. That's fine. There was a block in the back and there was a face mask. Offsetting penalties. See you later. Let's go. As we look at some highlights of the Dolphins versus the Patriots. Oh my God, Brady threw a pick 6. That's phenomenal. That is so great that he threw a pick 6 in Foxborough. He's done, man. He's done. And get some highlights from the San Diego game. It looks like Keenan Allen with a touchdown. Phillip Rivers, man, talk about a guy that's probably the modern day, Dan Marino. That guy's Trek. They're all fans of, yeah. Oh man. So let's get to the chat for you guys, because this is halftime's all about you guys now. So, okay. So here's the deal. Paul informed me. I just got a text message from Paul, and I'll get to the chat in 1 second. Paul just informed me that we kind of missed our mark. Being the holiday season and all that stuff, we weren't able to sell every single one of the boxes. So what Paul did, he says that he had the Wheel of Fun. Okay, so the boxes that we didn't sell, we were going to put in a Wheel of Fun for all the people that did buy boxes for the Jet game. So your chances of winning in the Jet game got a little bit better because not all the boxes were sold. So he put it in the Wheel of Fun. Wins the first half. So we're going to take all the entries for this game, put them on a virtual wheel, and spin for a winner. So Paul is going to do that right now. I don't know. Let me try to give him a call. See how this goes. Good thing is Darnold gets worse as the game goes on. Yeah. Danny Amendola has more passing TDs than Josh Allen and Mac Barkley combined today. Oh, Patrick, stop it. Stop it right now. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Well, Paul's not picking up, so I'll get the information for the first half winner as soon as I can. Let me see. Mara, did you catch the Burrow show yesterday? The kid's going to be a stud for the Bengals. Yeah, if he can get some weapons there, that'd be. See, the one key thing is a lot of people are talking about the Buffalo Bills. They want to have AJ Green here. They want to have AJ Green, stud number 1 wide receiver. He hasn't played a full season in or he hasn't played many full seasons, let's just say, in the past 5 years as far as AJ Green goes. But if you want to acclimate a guy to the NFL, what better piece to have for if you're the Cincinnati Bengals than having AJ Green there to help this kid? I don't think they would completely get rid of all of their weapons. I think the writing might have been on the wall when they signed Tyler Boyd to that big 4-year, $43 million contract. That might have been something telling, Green, hey, yeah, we're going to move on from you when the season's over. So I don't know what's going to happen with the whole AJ Green thing. It's going to be interesting to see. Jack Patrick, what are the squares? The squares, we were selling squares for we were raising money for the Punt Foundation for in conjunction with 26 Shirts and David Adams. We wanted to raise $2,000 for the last 4 games of the year. That's what we wanted to do. We wanted to try to raise $2,000 for that. And so we were selling football squares for each of the games, and we were giving away some Bills merch in the process. So Jack Patrick, come on, I got to win something. Paul playing the guitar? Yeah, he might be. I'm not really sure. We have the Ravens in the second round. That'd be interesting. It depends on who wins who. If the 6th seed happens to win, let's just say Tennessee gets into the playoffs and they happen to beat Kansas City, and then the Buffalo Bills beat Houston. Tennessee would be the lower seed, and they would go to Baltimore, and the Buffalo Bills would be going to New England. That's how that would go. All right, Trek River. No, they're all ex-Bills. Williams, 2012 to 2015. Hagan played in the early 2000s, and Clark played from 1976 to 1983. You expect me to know the player 1976, Trek? I'm a historian of the game, but God, man, killing me there. Our offense is too hard to execute. That's why we have issues with execution. It sounded like a John Madden line. See, when you don't execute, you don't have much execution. That's what happens. Yeah, the offense is hard enough to grasp as a guy that plays every day in every game, and Josh Allen and a lot of these veterans that are in the offense right now. But if you have to do that, I mean, and Barkley's coming in just for a game. I mean, you can't expect that they would be clicking on all cylinders, especially with a lot of guys that don't play normally in there. Daniel says, I want Barkley playing with the first team. I don't blame you. A lot of people like Barkley. I mean, I don't hate on Barkley. I like Barkley myself. I mean, he was projected. If he would have came out when, I can't remember which year it was, the year that he was supposed to come out, he was projected to be a top 5 pick. And then he stayed in college another year, and then we all saw what happened. I think he ended up going to the Eagles. Yep. Went to the Eagles in like the 3rd round or something like that. 3rd or 5th round. I can't remember. I'm getting so old. But that's he was projected to be a high guy like that. So spin. I hope it's Titans Bills in the AFC Championship game. Wouldn't that be amazing? A 5th and 6th seed to go to the AFC Championship game, so we can exercise the demons from 20 years ago. Oh, that would be amazing. A Tannehill Titans could probably. It's amazing to say that the Tennessee Titans had a turnaround with Tannehill. That sounded weird. I'm not saying that twice. John Doe, why would you call 2 screens to start the game? Because Greg Williams is a maniac, and he's going to bring everybody after Josh Allen. And this is the guy that was responsible for Bountygate. So what you do is you call plays to get the ball out of your starting quarterback's hands as fast as possible. I'm not mad about that, because it serves 2 purposes. What you do is when you call a screen, the 2 screens like that they haven't called a lot. Now you're giving Houston and or Kansas City next week, whoever you got to play, they got to scout against that now. Even if you don't plan on running those plays at all, now they have to scout for them. So it takes time away from the plays that you do plan to run for a team to try to go over. So that's the only thing that's the reason why I liked it. So just the waste that they were called. Yeah, I didn't mind it. They got the ball out of Allen's hands. Allen is not hurt. He's out of the game now. I'm fine with that. I was actually surprised that he was starting at all. So, Joshua Chase, Tannehill wasn't terrible. Sporting Cast in Miami was terrible. Yeah, Gase was down. And once again, we talk about Adam Gase. He goes down there. Tannehill, I think for the first 5 seasons, some of the statistics that he had rivaled some really good quarterbacks. So if you looked at his first 5 years in passing stats, I think he did pretty well for himself. Tannehill, the Tanna Thrill. John Patrick, no information on Levi as of yet. All right, Jack Patrick. Perino said the Bills may have been hiding Duke Williams for the last 2 months to surprise other teams in the playoffs. Coldest take ever. Come on, man. You're gonna hammer Perino. Yeah, as far as Levi goes, the only thing that we've got was that he was carted off and he was doubtful to return. I don't think he's going to return at all. But the way that Kevin Johnson has been playing at the second corner spot for the Buffalo Bills, more of a man corner than Levi is, as we know, but injury prone. So if you happen to lose Levi Wallace for the playoffs and you have Kevin Johnson, he happens to go down, who are you going to put there? It's the interesting thing. It's going to be very tough for the Buffalo Bills to try to cover anybody and or run any blitz packages if you don't have anybody over on that second corner. Chiefs losing now. Chiefs are losing. They're not in it to win it, everyone. Conservative all day long. Enjoy preseason. It does have the feel of a preseason game. I've never called a preseason game, but if I ever did, this is what it would sound like. If the Bills do not keep Barkley, who will be the backup next year? I got some time. Let me look it up. So, I'm gonna look up the contracts for some of these guys. Right, we're waiting before the second half to start here because I know you guys love talking about that. Call EJ Gaines. He was there. I mean, he was a guy. You can call Captain Munnerlyn too if you wanted to. I don't think he's doing anything. So if I go to the Buffalo Bills as far as their okay, I want Rivers as a backup if he's willing. Rivers, wow, that'd be crazy. So the free agents for the Buffalo Bills in 2020 coming up. Um, Captain Munnerlyn, he starts laughing. All right, so you got Jordan Phillips, Lorenzo Alexander, who's more than likely retiring. You got Kevin Johnson, Shaq Lawson, Quentin Spain, Frank Gore, LaAdrian Waddle, Julian Sanford, Mo Alexander, Corey Lugitt, Kurt Coleman, Sonoris Perry, Dean Marlowe, Isaiah McKenzie, Jason Kroom, Robert Foster, and Levi Wallace. However, those names near at the end, Dean Marlowe and Isaiah McKenzie are both restricted free agents. Jason Kroom, Foster, and Levi Wallace are all exclusive rights free agents. Now, Paul and I did a video a long time ago. If you guys want to go through the playlists that we have and scroll down, you want to see contracts and salary cap and contracts or something like that, we have a video that explains what it is to be a restricted free agent, unrestricted free agent, all that other stuff. So, unrestricted free agent, you can sign with anybody. Restricted free agent, the Bills could put a tender on both Dean Marlowe and Isaiah McKenzie, either a first, a second round, or original round drafted. Now, the way that it works is that if the player was undrafted, as in like in Isaiah McKenzie's case or Dean Marlowe, I don't even know where they were drafted. Let me just try to see if I can pick one right now. Dean Marlowe was he signed in 28. He was an undrafted free agent with the Panthers. So Dean Marlowe in 2018 was an undrafted free agent with the Panthers. He came in. So the original round drafted wouldn't apply to him. So the Bills would either have to sign him to a league minimum deal or put a first or second round tender on him. So that's how that whole chestnut would work out. But a lot of free agent guys. All right, so the game's back up. Let me close out my thing here. Let me see how Barkley fits well in the Bills locker room. Barkley signed to a 2-year extension. Oh yeah, that's right. So with 14:52 left in the third quarter, the Bills are at the 24-yard line. Barkley under center, drops back to pass. He throws to the left-hand side. It looks like it's going to be a catch for Duke. El Duce. You guys ever see Boondock Saints? El Duce? It's pretty good. Nice throw by Matt to the sideline. Yes, very nice throw. So Buffalo Bills with 62 yards in the first half. Oh, my God. That was crazy. Naseki at right tackle. He should be playing left tackle. Yeah, they like to keep him where they're going to keep him. I think they're just giving. This is like a preseason game for him to try to get his feet back under him after being out for that long. Falzone and Rafi. Yeah, man, I love that. Don't ever say that again. Barkley takes the shotgun snap. It looks like he's going to be thrown over the middle. He just throws it at the feet of Duke Williams as he has nobody open. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Duke he almost had that one-handed grab. Yeah, that would have been great. What should I never say again, Daniel? Is it the El Duce? Should I never say the El Duce? The Duke? What'd you do? I catch you on the flip side. All right, so they're going to be coming up. If I could work at a couple of those today, it's going to be hysterical. Barkley under center. He's got a 2 wide receiver set, 1 back. Hands it off to Yeldon in the backfield, looking like to follow his blockers. Gets it past the 40, gets past the 45, cuts over. He gets the first down. Looks like he's about to... the ground caused the fumble. Stop it. Looks like it's going to be about the 48-yard line. Very patient run by TJ Yeldon. I like that. Oh, boy. Is that Naseki? He already took his shoe off. Yeah, it's Naseki. Oh, well. Hope we activate Duke and Yeldon. Yeldon has that breakaway. Well, the guy's been bottled up for about 10 weeks, so... Yeah, every injury today has been a Bill. Yeah, just as we were talking about Ty Naseki actually getting some reps, getting his feet under him, he gets his feet taken out from underneath him again. So, tough. Wrong time to get a leg injury. Absolutely, no question. So as we are here in the third quarter, we're taking a little bit of a break. Even games where I don't Joshua Chase. Even games where I don't care, the Bills find a way to stress me out. Yeah. Yeah, Naseki's a walking injury this year. Yeah, and he's no spring chicken either. I think he's like 34 years old, so 34, 35 maybe. All right, Thomas Falzone. Yeldon is great in the receiving game. He needs to rest. Cody Ford should be in. Yeah, I just thought that they wanted to give Naseki a shot to try to get his feet underneath him if they wanted to use him for the playoffs. He is a very valuable piece of your offensive line, veteran presence over there. I compared him to, and maybe falsely, but I compared him to being in Lorenzo Alexander of the offense. Just a veteran guy over there that wants to get all the young guys together. But yeah, I think he's a valuable piece for you. I don't mind them playing him, but you do run the risk of injury in any type of game. So more injuries equals less playoffs, Jack Patrick. Yeah, it could be. KC returned the kickoff. Oh boy. Yes, he fumbles on runs, but keeping him as a receiving option would help. Yeah, I think if you want to go to a 5-wide set and you want to have a running back in the game, and I think Paul and I have talked about this quite a bit, if you want to go 5 wide but have a tight end and running back in the game, which is called 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end, the defense would have to compensate for that. But then you go 5 wide. You have Yeldon out there. You have to make a decision as a defense whether or not you're going to put a corner on him or a linebacker, because any type of linebacker, barring a Kuechly or Bobby Wagner, 2 NFC guys, no one's really going to cover him very well. So I like the idea of putting Yeldon out there. Trek reviewer, do you know for sure that Kroom broke up with Pagula's daughter? Are they just keeping it on the down low? The guy's been on IR collecting a paycheck all year. I have no idea what's going on. I really don't. So, yeah, it's 6'8", 330. Ty Nsekhe is 34 years old. He's on a cart now, sitting on the sideline. As Barkley goes under center once again, they're at the Bills' 49-yard line. 13:44 left in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to go to a doubles formation. Hands off to Yeldon going along the right side. He breaks it to the outside. He gets over to the positive side of the 50, only about a 2 or 3 yard gain. Fitz rushing TD. Come on now. Oh. Ooh, yeah, that's no bueno. Oh, that injury for Naseki's not going to be good. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that at all. Tom Galati, play calling better so far. So Barkley back under center. He motions Croft over to his left-hand side, puts McKenzie in motion with the jet sweep going over to the left-hand side. McKenzie looks like he has some room. It looks like he gets down to about the 34-yard line of the New York Jets. A brilliant play call. Dolphins fan today. Yeah, everyone isn't it that was so great though. I mean, to get the timing of that down, usually those jet sweeps, if you're not in there every day, those are tough to call. But a heck of a play. Heck of a block by Foster on the outside and Croft to spring McKenzie. McKenzie looks like he's taking some shots today, man. Miami's up 17-10 over the Pats. I'd love to see that. Once again, a doubles formation. Barkley's under center at the 33-yard line. Drops back to pass, looking to his right-hand side. Fires a ball at the feet of Foster. So it's going to be incomplete. Bring it up 2nd down and 10 with 12:28 left in the third quarter. What's a rushing television, Mario? Sometimes I don't even know. My mouth goes a little too fast for my mind. So a rushing touchdown, Daniel. Thank you. Truck review. Yeah, Kroom is on quote unquote injured reserved. Foster wasn't even looking. Yeah, he may have been running a clearing route. We don't know. Barkley, you got a trip set with one receiver to the top. Barkley's in shotgun. And it looks like we're going to have a false start on the Buffalo Bills. Not good. Apex, it's why he isn't playing. Yeah. But a lot of those concepts, I don't want to make an argument for the guy, but I'm just saying a lot of those concepts that happen, you have a guy that runs off the seam route. He'll run the seam route down the middle to try to occupy a safety and or turn a linebacker's hip so you can run a crossing route underneath it. We've seen that all year. But we'll have to see how that goes. So a swing pass. Whoa! Very nice. Very nice. That was crazy. Ryan Bates screwed up twice today. Yeah. Big JH99. So this is a glorified preseason game. Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, you get a chance to look at some of these guys that the Buffalo Bills could hang on to or could not hang on to. What is it with the Bills and always pushing themselves out of scoring position? Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Dable is he looks like a very angry detention teacher at this point in the booth. That was crazy. Barkley takes the shotgun snap, looking to his right, looking to his left, 3rd and 16. The ball is out, and it's going to be recovered by the New York Jets at their own 42-yard line. A very unfortunate break for the Buffalo Bills. Barkley doing his best Josh impression. Fumble. Oh, come on. That's brutal. Yeah, but you got to understand that scenario is 3rd and 16. You're at the 40-some yard line. He tried to get out of there. He really did. He tried to get out of there. We moved the ball too far back up. That's pretty funny. Joshua Chase. It's pretty good. Matt, throw the ball away. Yeah, it falls on. I was just going to say that. I was just going to say he could have thrown the ball away, but it's tough because he got right in the thick of it. I think he was trying to get away from that first wave and then try to throw the ball away. But other than that, no. Yeah, we should maybe possibly could have ran a draw. Would have been interesting to see that as well. Let me see if I can get the Nsekhe rolled up on it. Yeah, Nsekhe got rolled up on. It was not good. So if we take a look, yeah, the wheel of luck, we're going to have to spin it. So we're going to have to see how that goes. Paul has not texted me to find out who the winner is of the first half. The first half prize, I believe, was the Ed Oliver signed helmet. And the winner of the game is going to be which the last prize is going to be the Trey White. I'm sorry, the Trey White signed mini football. So glad I didn't invest in a ticket. Awful. Yeah, I don't know many people that would be going to this game. And the weather was just atrocious anyway. It was just going to be raining awful. I don't even know. It's funny to hear the Mafia response is the same thing when they kill Allen for it. Yeah, I mean, the most popular guy in town is always the backup quarterback. In any team. And any team you look for, the most popular guy in town is the backup quarterback. And you guys got no pressure on him. But Barkley, he's the New York Jets are still playing their starters. And Buffalo has 3 out of the 4 linemen are backups. So Paul going hard on guitar right now, crushing Wonderwall. I wouldn't doubt it. He tried to do the play-by-play, and I told him that I would get it because we didn't really communicate that well. So is that why you're so popular, Mario? I don't think I'm popular at all. I don't know what that's about. Maybe we should let the second team defense play offense for us. Oh. Oh, boy. So we look at 11:41 left in the third quarter. The New York Jets take over. They have a Twins eye look. Darnold's going to turn around and hand it off in the backfield. I believe that's Powell. He looks like he's not going to get anywhere. Legit with the tackle. He is pretty solid, man. He's a former first rounder. Oh, look who was wide open in the flat, Tyler Kroft. He wasn't going to get the first down anyway, but they need to bring back the uncounted number 3 quarterback. I don't know about that. Darnold's going to go in the shotgun. He's got a trip set to the top of the screen. He has one wide receiver to the bottom. He has a running back in the backfield. This is just going to be just a straight handoff. I don't even know if they're even going to throw this one. He is going to hand it off to the left, and looks like it's going to be swallowed up again by Lugitt in the backfield. Excellent job. Legit. Yeah, Nsekhe's out. Crazy thing I heard people saying Barkley should start. Yeah, it's always funny to have some of those conversations. As we look at the scoreboard, Kansas City is up 17-14. So you have Nsekhe and Wallace both ruled out for the rest of the game. As we take a look at Dorsey talking to Barkley on the sidelines. Once again, they're going to go to a 5-wide set. Trips to the top of the screen, doubles to the bottom. Darnold calling out the signals, drops back, looks to his left, and then looks back to his right, drops it down underneath. And it looks like they're going to get the ball around the 44-yard line. The Buffalo Bills defense holds. And, the Buffalo Bills are going to get the ball back with about, a little under 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Barkley can make throws, Allen can't, but Allen can extend plays and also make throws Barkley cannot make. Yeah, very interesting. You know? So the New York Jets, with 9:46 left, are going to punt it down to the Buffalo Bills. Looks like it's going to be like one of those coffin corner punts. McKenzie will take it at the 11-yard line and fair catch it, as the Buffalo Bills will take over. Yeah, the second half. Just to remind you guys, we're going to have the post game. I don't know if it's going to be live with Paul or we're going to be doing it remotely, but we're definitely going to have the post game for you guys as well to talk about playoff seedings and what else goes on today. Why is Yeldon not active every week, Matthew Moore? I mean, I've been pining for Yeldon to be activated ever since Frank Gore passed 15,000 yards rushing and up into third place. I wanted Yeldon to be there, but yeah, I am sleepy due to watching this game. It's atrocious. Barkley with a handoff to Yeldon up the middle. He cuts over to his right-hand side, stiff arms a player, and it looks like he's going to have about a 10-yard gain. Nice little first down run by T.J. Yeldon, rocking the number 22. We know what that looks like in Buffalo. Yeldon's been underutilized this year. I just like the fact that the guy is such a versatile threat. Like, okay, you may not think that he's got fumble problems or whatnot. He's a big bruise. He's a big back. He's 6'2" for crying out loud. He's like an Arian Foster type of back. He's gonna get the handoff once again off the left-hand side. He's gonna try to wait for his blocks. Takes what he can get. Looks like he's going to get about a 1-yard gain, if anything, with 8:59 left in the third quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. Singletary and Yeldon together would be awesome. He's fast also. That could be something the Buffalo Bills want to do for the second, for the playoffs. It definitely could be something that they want to do for the playoffs. I mean, I like Yeldon. There's a reason they signed him to a 2-year deal. They got rid of Ivory and signed him to a 2-year deal. So Buffalo Bills are at their 23-yard line. Barkley puts Sweeney in motion and now puts McKenzie in motion. He does the jet sweep over to the right-hand side now. McKenzie cuts in and out. It looks like he's going to have the first down and plenty more as he gets to about the 38-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Run the screens with Yeldon. Yeah, you just don't want to telegraph it, John. You just don't want to telegraph the fact that every time Yeldon's in there, you want to run screens. Heck of a play call. So they're going to run a jet sweep right. Sweeney with a heck of a block, Foster with a heck of a block. McKenzie goes inside out, and it looks like he gets the ball to about the 38-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. A heck of a jump cut, but that's one of the things the benefit you get with having McKenzie. He's a returner. That's what happens. All right, so Barkley is in the shotgun. He's got trips to the top of the screen. It looks like he's going to have an inside handoff to Sonoris Perry. We have a Sonoris Perry sighting, ladies and gentlemen. Buffalo don't know how to run screen. Apex. Buffalo know how to run screens, can't execute them. It's really tough. I've said it for all year that it's really tough for a team that has a mobile quarterback to run a screen more successfully than like Tom Brady to run a screen. Because he's so mobile, these guys really aren't pinning their ears back and coming after the guy. They're kind of staying in their lanes. Barkley's under center once again. Another motion by McKenzie. Barkley's going to play action, throws it over the middle to Sweeney. It looks like he's going to be very close to the first down marker if he didn't get it. It's going to bring a very short 3rd down play. Yeah, McKenzie, John Roberts. Yeah, McKenzie's really good at sweeps. He knows how to bait and go. That's amazing. I couldn't have said that better myself. Greg Williams still can't win in Buffalo. Oh, my God. Joshua Chase, yes. They moved too far down the field again. Buffalo Bills. So crazy. 20 years of dump down QBs and 20 years of bad screen game snarl. Ooh, illegal substitution? 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down for the Buffalo Bills. How about that? They're moving further down the field. Yeah, illegal substitution. That's something that, it's so crazy. That looked like a cluster, what. All right, so Barkley's going to be in the shotgun. Looks like he's got three wide receivers bunched to the bottom of the screen, 1 wide receiver up to the top. He's going to run a screen to Yeldon. He's got a lot of space in front of him, so the Bills are going to pick up about 11 yards on the screen play. Um, he went 11-21 as a coach here. Oh, that was atrocious. Under Gailey, the Bills had the best screen game in the NFL. Yeah, do you think that could have been because of Spiller? Or just they were able to set it up a little pretty good? Yeah, spin. Yeah. CJ Spiller was great in the screen game. So they're at the 37-yard line. We're going to do a quick pitch out to Yeldon to the right-hand side, which I thought was atrocious just now. I don't know why you have certain plays like that. First of all, you got Foster running the jet sweep action, not McKenzie, so he's not going to pull anybody over. Second thing is this: the play, there's just too much team speed by the Jets to go over. Check that, 17-31. Okay, I got you, big JH. You're good. What's up, Nation? Sorry, I just got back from grocery shopping. Appreciate the play-by-play. I'm stuck in the Bucks and Dolphins land. Oh, I'm sorry, Gary. I do apologize, man. I do apologize. So the Buffalo Bills have the ball at the 44-yard line. Barkley looks like he's changing the play. A 2nd down and 17 play. He's going to hand it off to Perry right up the middle. Number 32 busting it up the gut. Looks like he's going to get some of that yardage back for the Buffalo Bills with 5:10 left in the third quarter. As we take a look at the inactives for the Buffalo Bills, Cole Beasley, John Brown, and Devin Singletary, Dawson Knox, and Tre'Davious White are the 5 inactive players that you have. Of course, if you have 17 different tight ends on the team, you can inactivate one of them. Gore doesn't look happy on that sideline at all. He just doesn't. Ford is hurt. Matthew Moore, is he? Is Ford hurt? Oh, boy. Oh, yes, he is. Dang it. What the heck? Oh, boy. Well, the second he got hurt, forced Ford back into the game. Now Ford is banged up. 6'3", 329. That is a large man. That's stupid how big that dude is. Oh, he's pointing. Oh, he's probably got a stinger. He's pointing where it is. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Daboll tricks himself with trick plays, Daniel. Very nice. That's pretty hysterical. Lee Smith at right tackle. Book it. Let's go, Apex. Put him in. Put him in right now. All right, so third down conversions of 8 or more yards. The Bills are 0-5 today. They're 3rd and 11 with 5:07 and ticking on the clock. They have Bates now comes over at right tackle. You got Dawkins in at left tackle. So they had to try to survive somehow. With the ball at the 43-yard line of the Jets, Barkley in the shotgun takes the snap, throws it to his left-hand side. On the quick out, a beautiful catch by Isaiah McKenzie sliding out of bounds. That's all timing. That's all timing route. All right. That's just the timing route, 110%. So you're going to have a guy run off. The outside receiver is going to run off. The inside receiver is going to run a quick out. That is as basic of a passing play as you can ever get. Ever. I mean, that's one of the first passing route combinations that I teach high school kids. I mean, you run a guy off, you run a guy underneath. That's how it goes. Boom. Trips down to the bottom of your screen. Barkley in the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to be throwing long to the left-hand side for Foster. It looks like he had a little bit of a jump ball. I mean, we have to remember, too, Foster's 6'2". So he's just, he's one of the biggest wide receivers on the team. So it's one of those things. They could throw jump balls to Foster as well, and it looked like that was the case on that play, but the ball just got away from Barkley a little bit. Your broadcast enjoyable from Boytown Beach, Florida. Go Bills. Thank you, William Brady. Appreciate it, bud. So 2nd down and 10 with 4:11 left. The Buffalo Bills are at the 26-yard line. Barkley is now under center. McKenzie goes in motion. They're going to hand it off to Yeldon along the right-hand side. He avoids one tackler but can't avoid the second one. It's going to be now a 3rd down and 12, or 2nd down and 12 for the – 3rd down and 12 for the Buffalo Bills. Sorry. With about 3:56 left. Tommy, yeah. Throw a jump ball to Williams. Why not? What do you got to lose at this point? I mean, at this point, what are you saving it for? I think the Bills would they might play this one a little bit conservative because they actually do want to get points. I wouldn't mind an inside handoff by Perry to try to move it, but they're not going to do that. Barkley drops back, looking over the middle. He fires over the middle to Tommy Sweeney. Heck of a catch for about a 14-yard gain. He gets down to about the 11-yard line. Father Snowman, hi everyone from London, UK. Go Bills. Fantastic. Good to see you, buddy. Nations all over the world, man. We got the nation all over the world. Heck of a secure catch by Sweeney. Not really extending his hands, because when you're in the middle, when you're catching balls over the middle, usually you want to try to secure it into your body and not release your hands. If you're able to secure it into your body like that and you get hit, you are not going to drop it. You're not likely to drop it. Barkley yelling kill at the play. It looks like he's going to change it to a run. As he does, Perry spins out of the first tackler, can't get by the second one. He looks like he's going to struggle to get hopefully back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he lost about a yard. Perfect chance to see what Duke can bring in the red zone. Yes. Israel, London, and Germany in here. Good Lord. You guys are amazing. Fantastic. So the Buffalo Bills are still losing 3-0 with 2:26 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 11. They got trips to the top of your screen. Barkley in the shotgun with a one-back set. He does that. Oh, no. What the heck was that play? Joshua Chase face palm. Oh my God! This is the typical play that teams like to run now, where they snap it to the quarterback and he just kind of shovels it forward. Now here's my question: the Buffalo Bills picked up a fumble. Okay, the Buffalo Bills picked up a fumble with Jerry Hughes against Cleveland, and they called it an incomplete pass. Was that an incomplete pass? Did they call that an incomplete pass? I'm thinking they did, because it's still 3rd and 11. So, all right, Barkley in the shotgun, drops back. He's looking to his left, drops it out over the middle to Perry, and looks like he's only going to gain about 1 or 2 yards, if that. Apex, yes, thank you, sir. Is that Dawkins Smith Yeldon? I think that Dawkins Smith and Yeldon will be gone next year. I mean, I think Smith will be gone. Yeldon's on a 2-year deal. This is the first of his 2-year deal. Dawkins, they got to look to re-sign Dawkins. Dawkins isn't, you could start to renegotiate, because it's going to be the end of the 3rd year for him, Milano, and White. You could start to negotiate those guys if you want to re-sign them, but you don't have to. Who are you replacing Dawkins with? I don't know. As Hauschka lines up to be roughly around a 29-yard attempt, and he just chips it in. So the Buffalo Bills have tied the game up with 1:29 left. If they're in the red zone, they dumped it to a halfback. Yeah, I don't think anybody was open, Madden. Honestly, I really don't think anybody was open. So with 1:29 left in the third quarter, the Buffalo Bills have tied the New York Jets. So the Buffalo Bills junior varsity squad have tied the New York Jets. It's a very ugly, boring game. So, but, for post game, we're going to light it up for you guys. We're going to have some fun. So why not toss it up to Duke? I mean, you're echoing a sentiment that a lot of the Buffalo Bills fans would absolutely want. No question, no doubt about it. That's one thing that you could have did. You could have just tossed it right up to him, and that would have been great. Yeldon and Singletary are the back signed for next year. I think DeMarco as well. Let me pull these up. Casting couch for post game. What? All right, let me pull up the over the cap now. So I'll get this for you guys. If nothing to play for, why not go for it on 4th down? Because you still want to just do. I don't know. Why not? You still want to give Hauschka some work in bad weather anyway. Live game. I don't mind that at all. So 11 wins sounds nice. It does, doesn't it? It does. This is a really ugly game, Madden. I don't disagree with you at all. Thomas Falzone, how do you really feel about Gase? Yeah, if you guys haven't followed us over on Sportscaster yet, right below my down here, it says sportscaster.com/#sports. We have exclusive to Sportscaster broadcasts every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Where we do our previews. So you're not going to catch it on YouTube. You can catch it over there on Sportscaster if you want. Tie it up, get to 11 wins. Snarl 10-5-1. Stop it. Gase walking around telling people he's rich. And they say a bad thing about him. He don't care. He really doesn't. He is really rich. Yes. You're an NFL coach. You got a few bucks in your pocket. So good for him. Actually, I'm probably one of the only guys that likes Gase. I don't know why. He's a lunatic. But I don't know. Okay, so we look at free agency for the Buffalo Bills. As I mentioned at halftime, if you're just joining me, you guys weren't here before halftime. Jordan Phillips. These are all the unrestricted free agents that you're going to have. Jordan Phillips, Renzo Alexander, Kevin Johnson, Shaq Lawson, Quentin Spain, Frank Gorley, Adrian Waddle, Julian Sanford, Mo Alexander, Corey Luggett, Kurt Coleman, and Sonoris Perry are going to be your unrestricted free agents for next season. I see Jordan Phillips, Kevin Johnson, Shaq Lawson, Quentin Spain, and possibly Adrian Waddle, the guys you have to try to sign for another 2-year deal at minimum. Jordan Phillips is 28 years old. He's going to garner a lot of interest. So we bring in Gore back. I don't know. I'm not sure. He was only signed to a 1-year, $2 million deal. He's going to be 37 next year. So it's how much tutelage does Devin Singletary really need? I mean, you're going to have a whole full off season. I mean, if you wanted a whole full off season with the kid, with Frank, that's something that you can do. So New York Jets come out at the 25-yard line with 1:29 left. They're going to be in a 5-wide look, a bunch to the top of your screen, 2 wide receivers to the bottom. Darnold takes the shotgun. Looks like he goes over the middle. I don't think that pass was completed to Smith. It looked like it hit the ground. The back judge comes in and calls it incomplete. So that's going to be a 2nd down and 10 from the 25 for the New York Jets. As we take a look at this pass, yeah, he trapped it. He definitely trapped it. Yeah, Dawkins, star, a 5th-round pick and our 1st-round pick for the number 2 year. Oh, to get Chase Young, star Dawkins and a 5th-rounder. Who has the 2nd overall pick? Miami? Because if Miami has it, they're not going to trade. They wouldn't trade that. Darnold with a shotgun snap once again, looking to his left. He fires. He's going to have a pass complete to the outside, and it's going to be a 1st down for the New York Jets. Passed over to Burrows. Nice little catch and scamper for the 1st down. Father Snowman, too old, Gore. Yeah. Dan Quinn is staying as coach of the Falcons, and Marrone is being fired after this game. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting to see that. Oh, the Redskins have the 2nd pick, so they might do it. They might do it. I mean, a lot of people were talking about trading Dawkins to the Redskins anyway. So Darnold once again in a 5-wide look, 1st and 10, 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. He's looking to his left, looking to the middle now. He completes a pass over the middle to Crowder into Buffalo Bills territory at roughly around the 44-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Yes, we need to sign a running back as well. I don't think we need a running back. I mean, you guys, how quickly you forget about Christian Wade. Crowder's been on, he's been open all day. So once again, the Jets are still going with their 5-wide look. 3 receivers to the top, 2 receivers to the bottom. Darnold looking to his right, he throws into the flat, and it looks like they're going to have about a 9-yard gain. Completes it to Brown. I knew you guys were going to start laughing at that one. Everyone loved Wade and Williams in camp, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, I will stop it. I'm kidding, Apex. God." Yes, phenomenal. As the Jets, looks like they're going to run out the 3rd quarter here. They're not going to run the play. They have the ball at the Buffalo Bills 37.5-yard line. Start of the 4th quarter, tied 3-3 on this. The Apex goes minus. So start of the 4th quarter, the Bills are going to be tied with the Jets 3-3. So we're going to have to try to struggle through this final 15 minutes that we have. So, all right. So here's what I want to do. You could sign a running back if we had to look at the possible free agent running backs coming in next year. Okay. Now, whether you draft one or not, that seems to be the recipe for a lot of these guys. Let me just take a look at all the running backs that are available, perhaps in free agency. I know you don't want that's not where you want to get running backs. I understand that, but let me see. Oh, this looks like a land of lost toys here for all these running backs, all over 26 years old, and all no bueno. Dude, Austin Eckler is a restricted free agent. Chargers are going to hold on to him. I have a feeling the Chargers are going to hold on to him. That's going to be kind of tough for them to get it. Jets are about to be 1-5 on field goals this year against the Bills. Yeah, it might be. 3-3, and my blood is rushing. I'm losing it. My God, what an exhilarating game. Falzone coming in with all caps. Austin Eckler, according to Madden. 11 wins, so much better than 10. Yes, it does. We could draft one. Yeah, Kyler Murray, you got to remember, you got Singletary in the third round. I mean, they hit the pavement pretty hard for some of these guys. A lot of these guys are restricted free agents. The ones that are of the age that you may want to pick up in free agency, they're of the age of that. You know, I know Sonoris Perry was 29. 29. He's 29 years old. That's insane. This year they shouldn't have to beg free agents to visit. I don't think they will. Melvin Gordon. He's currently has $10 million. He's going to be 27 years old. Unrestricted free agent. Throw some wings in him. Melvin Gordon, though, how do you think that would? Do you think that would help or stunt the progress of a one Devin Singletary? Do you think it would stunt his growth or help him grow? Kareem Hunt. Could happen. Kareem Hunt. Wow, Big JH. I don't know if I can say that. That was fun. That was funny, though. We need a wide receiver that can do these contested catches. Okay. Well, if you want to go to the wide receiver free agencies. Free agent wide receivers. Get off the running backs. All right. AJ Green, Larry Fitzgerald, but he'll be 70. Emmanuel Sanders is going to be 33. Devin Funchess. Amari Cooper is 26. I don't know if the Cowboys are going to let him go, though. So as we start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 4 for the New York Jets. They're still going into a 5-wide set. Do we want Amari? I wouldn't be against that. I definitely would not be against that. All right, Darnold takes the shotgun snap, looking to his left over the 3 wide receiver side. He's got some pressure in his face, throws the ball high, almost intercepted by Dean Marlowe over at the top of the screen. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Yeah, go get A.J. Howard. Tampa doesn't use tight ends. Insane, right? Because O.J. Howard was a monster coming out. Can you imagine having O.J. Howard on one side and Dawson Knox on the other? How are you going to cover those guys? I don't even know how you're going to cover those guys. That would be insane. I would like that. Some of these other guys, Robbie Anderson, Chester Rogers, Ted Ginn, Travis Benjamin, Brashad Perryman, 27 years old. That's an intriguing guy. Brashad Perryman. He'd be interesting. All right, so 3rd and 4 at the Buffalo Bills 37-yard line. Darnold takes the snap. He's got pressure in his face, throws over the middle. He has a complete pass to Smith right around the 21-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. A key 3rd down pickup. Excellent throw and catch for Darnold to Smith. Mike Trotter looks like 10 and 6. Come on, after one play? Come on. Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper are free agents. Do you really think we need another tight end? I mean, we signed Croft. We have Knox. Sweeney's developing. I mean, okay. I don't know. I just wouldn't take a tight end. That's all. It would be intriguing, but I just wouldn't take one. So Darnold's barking out the signals at the 21-yard line. He has a pitch reverse to Smith. I don't even see a bill over there. And it looks like he gets knocked out of bounds by Teron Johnson at about the 1-yard line. Ooh. Croft is not what we hoped. I think we will dump Croft. Let me take a look at Croft's numbers, by the way, because this could be an interesting thing. So the Jets had a wonderful play. They had all motion, looked like they were going to the right-hand side, and they pitched it back left. So if I go to the Buffalo Bills roster, and we got a flag on the play. Looks like the Jets tried to smash it up the middle with Darnold, and he didn't look like he got the touchdown, but it looks like it's going to be an offsides on the Buffalo Bills. So with 13:51 left, the New York Jets are going to inch closer to the goal line. Let me see. Tyler Croft recently signed. What's the Pat score? 17-17. That's so funny. All right, Tyler Croft signed a 3-year deal with the Bills. All right, for $18 million. The way that his contract is constructed is that next year, if they designated him a post-June 1st cut, they would take an $800,000 dead money bomb. No, I'm sorry. The dead money would be $1.6 million. So that's what it would be. All right. Contract includes $6.3 million in guarantees. Most of that coming in this season. So yeah, they would take a $1.6 million dead money bomb if they cut Croft next year, post June. Okay. Yep. So Darnold in shotgun on the goal line, fakes the inside handoff, throws a pop pass right over the middle of the Crowder, right over Dean Marlowe, and it's going to be a touchdown for the New York Jets as they go up 9-3 on the Buffalo Bills. Tom Galati, $1.6 million. Not my money, cut him. Well, the thing was though, they signed him to a $6.3 million guaranteed signing bonus. Total guarantee of 8.3, but a lot of that came in per game bonus, workout bonus, the prorated bonus is the one you really have to look for because that's the one that goes on the salary cap. So he had a $2.4 million prorated bonus that went out through his contract, and the first year's already been getting paid the $800,000. So then the 1.6 was the one to be with the dead money bomb. So, dude, let's get Devontae Parker. I thought Devontae Parker was going to go to the Jets this offseason. I was so interested, and maybe that just tells you about Gase that he didn't want to. We got $90 million. We can afford it. Yes, we can. All right. Fourth quarter Bitcoin. Who else should we fire? LOL. Snarl. That's pretty funny. I mean, let's take a look at the Bills. Look at some of these contracts that we have coming up because this is always fun to do. The Bills are going to have around $90 million. All right, so let's look at their 2020. They have $88.5 million, and they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40. 43 guys under contract. 43 guys under contract with $88.5 million. That's a lot. That is a lot of money, in order just to fill some of those spots. So the way that the current thing is looking at for the Buffalo Bills, as far as the draft goes, it looks like they're going to have to spend about $8 million on their draft class, depending on how much they move and where they move to. So, that being said, the Buffalo Bills, with the amount of picks that they have and picking roughly around the draft position that they would be picking, I know it can be a little bit different if they win a playoff game and whatnot, but it looks like they're going to have about $8 million. So that brings that $88 million to $80 million, $80.5 million to spend on 10 players. But you have to realize something, that for the Buffalo Bills and their free agency, okay, let's just kind of put this out on the table because I'm looking, how much do you want to pay Trey White? Well, Xavier Howard for Miami. Let me look at his deal. I just want to look at his deal real quick. No free agents, just draft well and sign our own guys. Yeah, you can do that. Xavier Howard. Where the heck's this dude's deal? Can't even find it. How can I not find this guy's deal? Corner for the Dolphins. Where is he? Wow. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find it because he was on IR. Xavier Howard signed a 5-year, $75 million deal. Plays for the Dolphins. He is not nearly the player that Trey White is. So what do you think? 5 for 80 is what he would take? Is that something that you think Trey White would take? Trey will get 18 a year. He could, man. He definitely could. Born March 26, 1979, Buffalo, New York. I'll give any team Deion Dawkins for a third-round pick. He sucks. That's not nice. Duke rolling for our first. I must be behind. So Buffalo Bills are ready to take the ball here. We're gonna get over the free agency. I definitely want to go over the free agents prior to the end of the game for you guys. as the ones that I mentioned in 2020, obviously the bigger names are Phillips, Kevin Johnson, Shaq Lawson, Quentin Spain, Adrian Waddle, Corey Liuget, Corey Coleman, Marlowe, McKenzie, Foster, Wallace. All right, so for 2021, the free agents that you have, as the Buffalo Bills take over the ball at the 25-yard line, 13:31 left in the fourth quarter, Barkley turns around, fakes the handoff to Yeldon, throws over the middle, has Duke Williams. Oh, breaking a tackle. Looks like he's going to get out to about the 45-yard line. So the following year in 2021, you got Trent Murphy, Ty Nsekhe, John Feliciano, Jordan Poyer, Tre'Davious White, Roberts, DeMarco, Yeldon, Dawkins, Milano. A lot of guys. 2022 is when you're going to have to sign Brown, Hyde, Allen, and Edmonds. So over the next 3 seasons, you're going to have to still roll over some cap to try to spend on these core guys that you're bringing, or they're not going to be here anymore. That's the tough part. The tough part's going to happen. So Barkley runs a play action, throws to Duke once again in the flat, makes a couple moves, and with the dive, he's rolling. All right, now I get it. Spin. I get it now. Okay, I'm behind. I know I'm behind. But, yeah, the rolling for the first down was pretty hysterical. Oh, my God. You look like a little kid rolling down a hill. All right, so those are the free agents that the Buffalo Bills are going to have coming over the next 3 seasons. So they can't spend all of their money right now. It would be insane to do that. Stop, drop, and roll, man. That's what what's his name? That's what Watkins used to do all the time. Watkins would do that all the time. Sign the whole defense and add a hybrid linebacker. All right, let's do it. Vic Beasley. No, I'm just kidding. Paul just threw up if he heard that. Yeah, wherever Trey goes, if he does stay in Buffalo, he's going to get top dollar from anybody. But I don't know if the defensive system that he has, any other defensive system that he plays in, would he be as successful as he is? He probably would. I think he probably would. All right, I wonder if the state of the Giants, if we offer a player with 4 picks, being our second-round pick, our 3 sixth-round picks, for Barkley? Oh, God, no. No. I know Gettleman and Bean have that familiarity in Carolina where they know each other. And if there's going to be any kind of, free agent wide receiver talk, it was when the Buffalo Bills had, Foster to give that was relatively cheap. You could have gave Foster to the Giants when the Giants had that litany of injuries to their wide receiving core with Corey Coleman, Golden Tate out for 4 games, and a bunch of other things. And no trade was consummated. So I don't know if that working relationship was not necessarily stellar. So rolling for the first is legit, Dan Tanyan. Yeah, that's pretty funny. We need a nasty linebacker to set that D on fire. Yeah, it's weird because the way that Frazier and McDermott have set up their defenses is you have a lot of role-playing guys, like a Trent Murphy or something like that. You don't have too many outside-the-box types of guys. Oh, my God, Tom Galati. Breaking out the DMX in all caps. Fantastic. That is beautiful. Good thing they called a timeout to screw up that play. Oh, man. Great. Bad play coming out of a timeout, Dan Tanyan. You guys are ahead of me. This is crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how bad this play is. I'm so excited now. All right, break the huddle. Let's see what happens. I'm not excited to see this at all. Okay. So the Buffalo Bills will have the ball on the plus side of the 50. Let's call it the 49. It's a 2nd and 3. Looks like they have a double tight end set to the top of your screen. Yeldon's in the backfield. They motion Duke across. And they mess up the snap. Broken play. Awesome. That's great. That's phenomenal. Oh, that was brutal. That was very brutal to watch. Yeah, I don't know if the Buffalo Bills would go first round with a wide out. That's interesting. Usually teams that go wide out in the first round, that's all that they're away. Do you think the Bills are just one wide receiver away from making a lot more noise now? Okay, so it looks like the Buffalo Bills in the 3rd and 7 are going to go to a 5-wide set. Barkley calling out the signals. Looks like the Jets are only going to bring 4, and they do. Look like the guy was out. Oh my God, Duke. Duke. Looks like Barkley's getting a little mad that he got hit in the face. However, Duke with a very easy drop. Tom Galai, do not draft a wide receiver in the 1st round. Yeah, I agree with that. With the exception of only a couple drafts in history, there haven't been a lot of very good wide receivers that make an impact the first time that they come out. It's very tough. We still have most of our starters and not looking good. Yeah, well, you got 46 guys you dress. You can't rest all the guys that play. It's tough. Trotter, stop. Killing me, man. O-line in the 1st round. I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't be against. Let's just say, for example, you signed Feliciano to a multi-year deal. You only signed Spain to a 1-year deal. Let's say you can't sign Waddle. Are you guys comfortable with drafting a tackle, putting the tackle at right tackle, bumping Feliciano to left guard, and putting Ford at right guard? How does that sound to you? Does that sound good? No? Yes, no. So your offensive line, just hypothetically speaking, would be Dawkins, Feliciano, Morse, Ford, and whoever you draft at right tackle. I mean, I wouldn't call it hateful. I would like to keep Feliciano and Morse. Those two guys, I love those two guys. And the communication along the front line is so much better with those guys in there. So much better. All right. Yep. There's Murphy's sack. I finally caught up to you guys. Awesome. I think McDermott likes Ford at right tackle. He does. You want to keep Ford at right tackle? That's fine. The thing with that was interesting as the Bills are currently celebrating the sack by Trent Murphy. The thing that's old man Jenkins, keep Nasecki. I don't know. He's going to be 35. I mean, he may have served his purpose at this point. I'm not sure. But with Ford at right tackle, we haven't seen anything from Le'Adrian Waddle. I mean, he probably could have been a guy that was brought in here to make some noise at left tackle or right tackle, or be one of those guys that plays both. However, he got hurt and he's only on a 1-year deal, so they still hung on to him. They could have cut him. I mean, he had a 1-year deal with the Buffalo Bills. They kept him on IR. So if you have a guy that's on the last year of his deal and he goes on IR and you keep him, that's a guy that you think you have a future with. So I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to use him next year too. Yeah, D'Antonio. And John Feliciano has been stellar. But there's a tremendous value from a guy that he plays guard for you, but then when the guard's out or when the center's out, he can come right in and play center for you. That is a huge valuable piece. As it's 3rd and 13, Buffalo Bills are losing 10-3 to the New York Jets with 9:38 left. Darnold drops back, throws over the middle, dropped again by the Bills. Kurt Coleman could have had a pick. So it's going to be 4th and 13 with 9:33 left in the game. Apex swing tackle. Yep, swing tackle. So you want to have Waddle as your swing tackle? Need defense to score. Offense sucks. I know they're moving the ball a little bit. Anderson having trouble catching the ball, and he's usually a pretty sure-handed guy. Yeah, Coleman didn't expect the ball to be there. He was expecting to kill Anderson. Just to wake me up. Thank you, Joshua. Am I yawning too much for you guys? I apologize if that's the case. When you get a 10-3 game here, that's just so exciting. Oh my God. Ridiculous. I'm about to change the game. I'm about to watch another one. Oh, Mackenzie, you sneaky little devil, you. So it looks like it's going to be about 9:21 left. The Buffalo Bills will take over the ball at the 23-yard line. But thank you, though, Joshua. I appreciate you, man. So with 9:21 left, Barkley will take over at the 23-yard line. We're going to see if the Buffalo Bills can score. If this goes into overtime, I'm cutting feed. I'm really going to cut the feed. I'm done. I'm absolutely finished if they do that. Yeah, those of you that are watching over on Sportscaster, thank you so much. Just want to remind everyone that we do broadcasts exclusive to Sportscaster every Saturday at 8 a.m. We are going to be drawing the winner for the Ed Oliver mini helmet and the Trey White mini football for tonight, which is the last part of our giveaway. And then we are going to be donating $2,000 to the Punt Foundation, Brian Moorman's Punt Foundation, helping kids with cancer. So we're so happy to have this platform and able to raise this money for that and hand it over to them. So many thanks to all of you that have donated throughout the past 4 weeks. We can't thank you guys enough. Everyone is yawning. It's so funny. Tom Galati, let's turn this into a drinking game. Oh boy. All right. Okay. The close games, Josh Allen won a lot of games. They should play him. Every drop ball, Daniel, are you out of your mind? Do a shot every time Yeldon touches the ball. Mario, are you a short ball hitter? I don't know what that means. Dan Tanyan, please explain yourself. So close to winning the division, we should serve them well in next year's Browns types games. Yeah, it'd be tough, Snarl. I mean, that was a game that got away from them. Barkley having a hard time with snaps today, of course. Please, if we don't get a wide receiver in the draft, get the man in Cincinnati, AJ Green. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Fumbled snap, we recovered. Wow. Am I a knuckleball thrower? No, I throw the heat, man. Kidding me? Short ball hitter. That's pretty funny. So, every first down you got to take a shot. And flag. So, good luck, guys. So, I never bought any of those things. I never understood those chicken wing helmets. I can't wear those. Yeah. Joshua Chase, this game is not going to OT, I promise. I hope not. That would be atrocious if that happened. I would not want that at all. I don't think anybody wants that at all. All right, so 9:21, the Buffalo Bills take over the 23-yard line. Fumbled by Barkley, and he's going to take a knee. I don't know. Buffalo Bills will have the ball at their own 18-yard line. This game is an effing mess. No problem. Every first down, he'll be sober. I didn't say for only one team. I said for both. Bills first down, won't be drinking a thing. Yeah, I don't want you guys to die. Like, I can't. Offense is rounding into playoff form. Yeah, no bueno. Whose jersey are you wearing for the playoff game? I'm not gonna wear a jersey for the playoff game. I can't do that. If I was gonna wear it, I'd have Old Faithful Freddie Jackson for the playoff game because that's what I do. Oh man, why does this thing? Sorry, I had to refresh my feed. Shouldn't be this bad. No, it definitely won't be this bad. You're the man on camera. We're not the ones drinking. It's pretty funny though. All right, so I had to refresh my feed, but like I said, Paul and I will give you guys the post game about a half hour after the game is concluded, which should have been like mainly in the third quarter. Well, great. All right, 8:34 left. It's 4th and 15 on my screen. Evidently, I missed like 3 plays. So Mario is wearing the signed Chan Gailey helmet for the playoff game. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Just to prove it to you. You always love when I wear this stupid helmet. I might as well put it on for a little bit today. Probably play a little bit better than Barkley at this point. So, Buffalo Bills with a 4th and 15. They're down 10-3 with 8:34 left as my feed. See, I haven't worn this helmet in so long that I got all this chaos. I got cobwebs in it. So, looks like a booming punt, but only to about the 50-yard line. Let's call it the 48 of the New York Jets. Yeah, I love the lid, huh? Yeah. What the heck is in this helmet? No idea. Anyway, so Sam Darnold will take over with 8:26 left. Keep it on. Yeah, I don't think I can take it off at this point. Mario the Water Boy. You guys laugh. Paul bought me a Bobby Boucher jersey for last Christmas. Or 2 Christmases ago. or two birthdays ago. One of those two. I can't remember. It was pretty funny though. So let's see. Sam Darnold is lining up in the I formation at their own 48-yard line. He's sending the tight end in motion. You got to wear it for playoffs. I will. Don't worry. First down and 10 with 8:26 left. Why does this thing keep refreshing on me? This is awful. Franklin, yeah. Crazy. It's my son's helmet and it fits me. How bad is that? So I gotta refresh my feed again. Barkley's a backup, which I knew anyone would want him to start. Yeah, like I said, the most popular guy in town is always the backup quarterback. So. Oh God, that hurt. That hurt so bad. So guys, when you still look better than. So basically, this is the Chan Gailey helmet that everyone always likes referring to, the old Franklin helmet. So we'll see how that goes. Darnold. So it's 7:37 left, 3rd and 6 for the New York Jets. We're going to have to see what they have up their sleeve to try to win this game. Look a little like Jim Kelly. Oh boy, that's no bueno. There we go. Now I feel better. Don't panic, boys. All backups out there. Tom Galati. Jets have only scored 10 points against their second-team defense. I feel pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much the second-team defense I feel pretty, that I'm worried about. It's the first-team defense actually making tackles. You know what I mean? So, inside handoff to Powell. Ed Oliver still out there, still grinding. It's going to be a 4th down, and let's say 3 for the New York Jets at the 50-yard line with 7:26 left. 24-20 Pats. That's going to be crazy. 4th and 3. Are they going for it now? Looks like they're keeping their unit out on the field. The New York Football Jets. No, they're going to punt. Yeah, they're punting. Sorry to mislead all of you, even though you're ahead of me. That's fine. And my son's screaming downstairs like a maniac once again. Always a good time. So we're going to have a punt by the Jets. McKenzie settling under it. Doesn't call for a fair catch. Looks like this ball is going to land right around the 5 or 6 yard line for the Buffalo Bills. 6:42 left in the 4th quarter. It's going to be 10-3. Overtime. Snarl, stop it. Okay? If you're ahead of me and that happened, I'm going to be so mad at you. Oh, look, James White scores a touchdown. Where was that when you were on my fantasy team, idiot? All right, how is Robert Kraft still allowed in the NFL franchise? Well, some owners have done worse. So New England looks like they're going to go to 13-3 on the season if they can get by the Dolphins. So Barkley will take over at the 5-yard line for the Buffalo Bills. 6:42 left, 10-3. Buffalo Bills are losing. Sweeney goes in motion to the top of your screen. Barkley sends McKenzie in motion. He drops back, fakes the handoff to Yeldon, throws over the middle. He's got Sweeney right over the middle. He looks like he's going to go out to about the 28-yard line for the Buffalo Bills. A heck of a first down play with 6:33 left. Who's a better pair for Dawson Knox, Sweeney or Croft? Sweeney had trouble with drops. Croft is I like Croft in the run game a lot. I like him a lot. So, all right, so the Buffalo Bills will have a first down at the 28-yard line. Duke Williams goes in motion. Barkley's under center calling the cadence. 6:05 left on the clock. He puts Williams back into motion. Barkley drops back, throws it over the middle. It is caught by Duke Williams as my feed refreshes. Looks like he's going to have a nice little spin down to the 47-yard line of the New York Jets. Heck of a play by Duke Williams, just muscling everyone else off the ball. Oh, God, if this thing refreshes one more time, I'm going to lose my you-know-what. So, score alert. Hunter Henry with an 8-yard touchdown reception. It's 24-21 Kansas City against LA Chargers. So we're going to have to see how that game manifests as well. My son is screaming his head off downstairs. It's crazy. He's a lunatic. All right. Barkley throws in the flat to Yeldon. It looks like it's picked and it's returned to about the 42-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. A very, very unfortunate interception by Matt Barkley. What if we trade down with the Colts? Our first rounder for their 34th, 47. Murphy to Chicago for 40. What? I'll have to read that again. Then we trade the 47th pick in Croft to Seattle for the 58th and 63rd pick, giving us the following picks: 49, 50, 56, 58, 63. I don't mind having 5 picks within that span. I think it's tough to do, number one. Number two, you got to remember, in 5 years or 4 years, you have to sign all those guys. So you're going to have to try to cut your losses at one point or another. So I don't know. That's why a lot of guys, when they say, oh, we should get 3 first-rounders this year, or, we should have 17 picks or this and that, it's not realistic to try to sign all those guys. It's just kind of tough. 10-5-1 can sneak up on teams. 11-5, they might take series. Mario's too sleepy to think about that. No, I had to read the whole thing, man. In my mind, mathematically, I'm going, okay, you trade down to the first round, you have the 34th, the 47th pick next year, and trade the 34th, and Murphy for the 49th and 50th. So you get the 49th and 50th. Then you trade the 47th pick to Seattle for the 58th, and then you have the 56th as well. So that's. I was trying to work my way through it. Damn it, it's not Common Core, man. What he said was difficult. Wake up! All right, so the New York Jets have the ball at the 43-yard line of the Buffalo Bills, 2nd and 11. 4:34 left. He hands off to Bell off the left side. It looks like he's going to be bottled up. It's going to be a 3rd and 11 for the New York Jets with 4:28 left. Daniel, you need to... Dan, I'm okay. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Bills need to hire a tackling coach. You should get that guy. Who was it? The office linebacker? Terry Tate. You kill the Joe, you make some mo. That ain't nothing new, baby. All right, so 3rd and 11 for the Buffalo Bills. I'm sorry, for the New York Jets at the Buffalo Bills 43-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun with Bell next to him. He's got a bunch formation to the bottom of the screen. He takes the ball in the shotgun, throws it over to Bell for a little mini screen, and Bell breaks loose from Jordan Phillips and ends up getting the first down. That's what you guys are talking about as far as the missed tackles go. You know what, though? Bell's done that with everybody. He's made everyone miss. So hire Bobby Boucher. Just keep the players that produce. No doubt, Trek. No doubt. Teron Johnson, dude, I'll be honest. I've not been loving Teron Johnson lately. Yeah, he struggled quite a bit in that game, in the New England game, because they just wanted to put him on the slot. And I think that was a test. I really think that they were just testing him out to see if he can handle Edelman the whole game. So Pagula's daughter is single. Stop it, Snarl. Jeez. Tardy to the party. Big Spence, what's up, buddy? I'm just refreshing my feed once again because I'm trying to get this game. You said Teron got hurt, though? Teron Johnson got hurt? I think we are in trouble. Looks like a load of injuries. Great. No, it's not good. McKenzie at corner. Is that really happening? All right, let's see what happened. Ooh, we got cleated. By Jaquan. Yeah. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. All right. McKenzie on defense? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. That is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, McKenzie's playing corner. Mario, can you play right tackle? I'm about 100 pounds too light, man. Just let you know. I love McKenzie's out there. This reminds me of when Belichick actually used Troy Brown to play corner. It's pretty hysterical. 5'8", 173. Now at cornerback, number 19. Look at him. He's just so funny. Dable is playing right tackle. That's great. If McKenzie gets a pick six, if he gets a pick, he'll take it for 6. You kidding me? Put Star at offensive tackle. Oh, God. Why have I not thought about that? That'd be great. Look, he's pointing us out. What do we do? Cover the tight end? Okay, I'll cover the tight end. Which is very interesting because he's really one of your most versatile players that you have. Oh my God, taking on the tackle as well? That is... Why did the Jets throw McKenzie's way? Because Gase is a goof, man. That is so funny. Oh my God, this is phenomenal. He's 158 pounds, and the guy couldn't drive him off the ball. I love McKenzie. No, this is the thing that worries me. It's all fun and games, but I love the fact that of how versatile McKenzie is in many multifacets of the game. It's like, why would you put him out there to do that? It's kind of crazy to me. Well, you're not going to put Duke out there. You're definitely not going to put Foster out there. Can you imagine if Foster could cover? Can you imagine if Foster could cover? He's 6'2". That's crazy. Funniest Bills game ever. Yeah. Gilmore got burnt again? Yes. Thank you, Derek Robinson, for the update. That is phenomenal. Can't wait to see that later. Did you guys know that touchdown to John Brown, they didn't count against Gilmore? Funny story. So they run an inside handoff to Le'Veon Bell at the 30-yard line. Johnson just comes up with no fear of Bell, and Marlowe ends up cleaning it up. So it's going to be 4th down. Bring out the kicker. Gilmore equals poop. Yeah, but it was crazy though, the fact that's what they ended up doing. They ended up saying that the touchdown that Brown caught, that Allen threw him, that 53-yarder where he got toasted and he got put on skates, that's the safety's responsibility. That's a touchdown that the safety gave up, not Gilmore. So I was just laughing. I remember a play where Keyshawn Johnson played safety for the Jets. Yeah. 13-3 or 13-3 probably. Yeah. So with 3 seconds left, looks like the Jets are going to call a timeout in 4th down. Yeah, they're trying to bring the clock down as much as they can. Miami almost in red zone, down by 4 against Miami with a little over a minute left in the game. I have that game. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah, with a $1:15 left in the New England game, New England is up 24-20. 2nd and 6 for the Miami Dolphins. They're looking at Devontae Parker right now. Devontae Parker has 7 receptions for 128 yards. Fitzpatrick is almost thrown for 300 on this defense. That's funny. That is Daniel. Why are you leaving, man? So, he almost toasted Gilmore again. That'd be great. Take the backup QB spot. Yeah, let's do that. John Brown, Stevie Johnson, Stephon Gilmore. Yes, he did. Taking a nap? All right, man. We'll catch up with you a little bit later. Taking a napo. I'll sign a franchise-friendly contract. What, 1 year, $500,000? We'll see how that goes. So, obviously, the New York Jets are up 13-3 on the Buffalo Bills. 2:05 left in the game. Mario could still sling it. A little bit. So stupid Jets are going to win. Boo. Yeah, well. Buffalo Bills lose by 10 to the New York Jets, who they didn't play anybody. You know what I mean? So, the New York Jets still had Darnold and Bell and everybody else in there. I'll play for a mighty pack. Big Spence. Well, you're gonna have to need a bathroom after that. So, just letting you know. The Jets are so great; they struggle to beat our backups. So, like I said, we got like 2:05 left in this game. I'm so intrigued by that. Miami game. So McKenzie, the multifaceted Isaiah McKenzie, brings the ball out past about the 20-yard line. With 2 minutes left in the game, the Buffalo Bills are going to try to mount somewhat of a respectable drive here. Yes, 10-6 and a Super Bowl ring is greater than 11-5 and a one and done. Remember when the Patriots won 11-5 and they didn't make the playoffs with what's his name, Matt Castle? Yeah, that was a fun time. Vegas lost a lot of money. 89% of action was on the Jets after news broke that we could rest the starters. Ooh. What a pathetic game. Scott Blakely, what a pathetic game. McDermott played wrong. We will be flat coming out next week. Long off season, boys. Terrible strategy. Will be. I respectfully disagree, Scott. Where I wanted to play guys in this game, okay. I wanted the offense to develop a little bit more continuity, but I don't think it sets you back. I think what Allen does now is he just takes a step back from watching from the sideline and probably can see a few things that he hasn't been able to see because he's been in the fire. So we'll see how it works out. I mean, if they end up winning next week, then his strategy won't be questioned at all. So playing guys out of position. Fire McDermott? Shut up. Touchdown Miami? I gotta see this. I gotta click it over. Hold a second. Thank you, Spin. Appreciate it. Was it over Gilmore? Just let me know. Was it over Gilmore? I gotta see this. This is so funny. It's buffering though. I got the Miami game on now real quick. I just want to see this touchdown. He puts them in motion. They're in man. It's trips. He's open. Throw it now. Got him. It was Mike Gesicki in the back of the end zone over Patrick Chung. Dude, that's the weakness of that defense. Everyone needs to realize this. Patrick Chung is the weak link of that defense. You see Dawson Knox abuse him. Now you see Mike Gesicki abuse him. That's so funny. It's going to be 24 seconds left, and they're going to beat them. Yeah, man. Can you imagine, though? Can you imagine? If the Buffalo Bills could be... Yeah, Patrick Chung cannot cover anybody. That's crazy. Well, for 2 games in a row now, that's been exposed. Miami's gonna beat in Foxborough. As we go back to the Bills-Jets game, Barkley drops back. He's got the ball at the 22-yard line. Barkley's going to go deep. And we got a drop on the sideline by Duke Williams. A tough contested catch. About 1:54 left in the game. Pats will lose the 2 seed. Are they locked into the 2nd seed or no? So if they go 12-4... No, they're 12-3 right now. They locked it up by beating the Bills, I think. Am I right? No? So I want to check my math on that. Kansas City's 11-4, and the Patriots will be 12-4. If Kansas City wins, yeah, they'll be tied. Yeah, Kansas City will get the number 2. Great. And you know what? Here's the craziest part. If Tennessee wins, Tennessee's in. Brian Flores was a defensive coordinator in New England, as many of you know. He was a defensive coordinator last year. He went down and took over Miami. They ended up beating them. If Vrabel in Tennessee can beat Belichick, that'd be hysterical too. Hey, Duke! Welcome to the game, man. No, I'm just kidding. Nice deep pass with 1:38 left. A nice pass down to Duke Williams for the first down catch. Mike Gesicki with a 5-yard. That's hysterical. So basically, if the Titans will have to go to Foxborough next week. That's hysterical. Oh, a nice little pass to Sweeney all on the sideline down to the 12-yard line with 1:19 left. Heck of a play by Barkley. You know nothing. Bills are playing complete scrubs, and no one cares about this game because the Bills have already clinched and can't change their position. J-Dog is something you want to say? I'm very confused by that comment. I don't know what that means. All right, Matt Barkley drops back. He throws over the left shoulder or left side of the field for Foster. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 with 1:14 left. I think J-Dog with why everyone's getting so excited about the Dolphins beating the Patriots is the fact that the Patriots will not get a bye to rest a lot of their starters. So if they don't get a bye to rest a lot of their starters, they have to play wild card weekend. That's a big deal. Just saying, that's a big deal. Houston on Saturday, likely. Yep, looks like the Buffalo Bills will be playing the Houston Texans next week in the first round of the wild card. So Barkley throws over to the flat. He's got Sweeney once again. I don't know why you're staying in bounds, Tommy. Ford jumping on that ball. That's pretty hysterical, not going to lie. So 3rd and 6 with 55 seconds left. Do I think Duke plays next week? Probably. You got to remember, too, they dressed 3 wideouts today. 3 wide receivers. The Bills usually have 6 or 5. They dressed 3. Like, come on. Kansas City with 2 minutes left is up 10 on the LA Chargers. So we're going to see how that goes. Just because we hate the Patriots so much, Snarl. Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's pretty funny. If Titans lose and the Steelers beat the Ravens, they go to the playoffs. Yeah, and a lot of guys are out for the Ravens too. So there's a lot of things that could turn the corner here for these. How can a professional football receiver not know to get out of bounds? He's been playing the game since he was 11 years old. There's a minute left, and he stands out there instead of going out of bounds. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't know why he did that. What if the Titans and Steelers lose? Is there a scenario where the Titans and Steelers lose and... Wait, does Oakland get in? Let me check this out. Hold on. Okay, let me look at this bad boy for y'all. See if I can find this. Currently... I think the conference record. I can't remember. I think the final thing was if Titans lose and Steelers lose and Oakland wins, I think Oakland was in. Yeah, I think if they both lose and Oakland wins, if all 3 of them lose, I think the Titans still have they have 7 and 9. They'll still have the tiebreaker. Yeah, I think that's how it would work. And Ty Montgomery will recover the onside kick with 47 seconds left. The Bills have 0 timeouts. So here's what we're going to do. Miami up 3 with 2 seconds left. Oh, it's so funny. That's so hysterical. All right, guys. So listen, here's what I'm going to do. Paul and I will be back for the post game to discuss playoff scenarios and all that jazz and all that good stuff that you guys like. We're going to do all that stuff. So be sure to hang around a half hour after completion of the game. Paul and I will be back with you guys, and then we'll talk about the season this year. Pats lost their bye week, and we'll talk about that and the new playoff seedings and all that other good stuff. So we'll be back, and be sure to join us. Like I said, we'll be back in a half hour after all the 1 o'clock games have finished and everything. So thank you for joining me for the breakdown on Sportscaster and on YouTube today. Be sure to come back and join us for the post game, and we'll see how that goes. All right. Hey, Tom, yeah, I'm glad you joined too. I'm glad everybody at #Nation joined us today. So I'll be back.